Hello and welcome, my cleansed jelly beans. How you doing this wonderful day? It's Super John Bombo here, aka Chris. And today I've got a really weird video for you guys. One thing that I've realized is that Captain Churchill is a fantastic hero. You can buff him in a lot of ways, and honestly, he's just really freaking powerful. But one thing I've noticed is that even on a game where you can play up to 100 rounds normally, can you ever actually get Captain Churchill up to level 20 in a regular game? Now that's a really difficult question to answer, because what do you actually consider a normal game? I mean, how much can you farm? How much can you play? Well, Impossible is the only game that you can still farm and go up to round 100 in a normal game, right? Chimps, it is 100% impossible to get Captain Churchill up to level 20. You'd have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on him and still somehow win the game without him. So it just doesn't make any sense. But there is another way that we can level this guy up in a reasonable fashion using the Top Path submarines. If you guys don't know how the sub works, he's got a lot of weird buffs to him. He can reduce ability cooldowns everywhere by 20%, but while in radius, the heroes in there can earn 50% more experience. Now that's pretty cool. We're not really going to do any sort of water monkey cooldowns or anything like that, but that's pretty cool. So what I did was I did the cheapest possible start that I could survive up to $2,160 here and still build our hero in time as fast as possible. Obviously can't do it right from the get-go, but we got our free dart monkey here. We've got our super cheap, half-priced, or two-third priced sub over here. And now we're going to pop down the captain. The Sentai. The hentai. Here he is, the beautiful, the amazing Churchill. The tank monkey, man. I still think, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but back in the freaking day, man, I was big on they need to make a tank monkey in Bloons CD6. I thought it would have been the coolest tower of all time, and I still believe that they made a slight mistake by going with a hero instead of an actual tower itself. I think the tank tower would have been a really cool tower to have in the game. A ground-moving thing, possibly. Maybe has to move around different towers, stuff like that. I don't know. Would have been so cool, man, to move it or to not move it or whatever. But nonetheless, here we are. We're stuck with this guy now. Stuck with Churchill. So we're going to have to see what we can do with this guy. So this strategy is going to involve a lot of weird stuff. First and foremost, we're going to have to farm hard. And when I say hard, guys, I am not joking here. I'm not joshing around, man. Every single dollar we've got here is going to be poured into these banana farms. Now, with Impossible, what we could do is, if we want to, we could use like a cash crate or something like that, or try to do some sort of fancy druid strategy or something like that. I'm not. I'm just going to do some regular farming. I'm going to take a little bit of a chill pill as far as that's concerned. I could probably make it work. I don't know. Should we just do a couple druids in there, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But for now, the main goal is definitely get these banana farms going. So Churchill is very powerful, but if you let him just level up naturally, he's only going to get to level about 15, maybe 14 by level round 100. That's it. So is he going to be way more powerful? We get him all the way up to level 20, give him a couple buffs, and just kind of let him go to town. That's the question we want to answer right here. And so far, one thing I want you guys to point out, one thing I want you guys to notice is that we're currently at around 28 with 3 towers, spending about $250 at our towers so far, and Churchill is defending everything. Admittedly, a fairly easy map. Admittedly, a fairly good location for this guy. Location, guys. It matters for everything. Matters for real estate, matters for girls, matters for everything. Oh, who said that? No, we're not talking about... Well. Back into action here. It matters for a lot. He's even got camo detection. So we don't even need to worry about these camo balloons right now. The minigun is just doing its job. It's delish, guys. Straight up delish. Here we go. We got our 4th farm already. This is just like allowing us to dominate. I can't think of any other random hero tower combos even that would do this well for such a low amount of money spent. Even Adora, which cost $1,000, couldn't keep us in this game this long. Or at least as efficiently as we've been doing this. He pops every type of balloon. Do you realize that? He's got no weakness. He can pop purples. He can pop camos. He can pop ceramic. He can pop everything. So, that all being said, we're going to obviously do this quite a bit, but I think I might start to struggle a little bit around like 37 or so. So we're gonna have to see if we can do it just fine with this guy, if we have to buy some cheapo. Just cheap. Don't want to go big on this, just cheapo random upgrades here, whether it's just a low-level sniper or something like that, or start to use this guy more efficiently. Definitely a possibility there. So far, though, going swell. Going very swell. That's 37. This is 38. Again, getting a little bit more tricky at this point. Now we have officially lead balloons coming in here. And this is a great spot, by the way. Look at this. When he shoots down this line, sometimes he hits some of those lead balloons on the way back over there. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. It's getting tight here. But it looks like with these guys all together, beautiful. We take them all down, man. Even around 38, we're still soloing. We're still straight up soloing here. Here's a banana plantation already. 39, if we can do this without our ability here, that'd be wonderful, because I would love to use it on the Moab class blue. Love to. Looks like it's going to be just fine for us. A couple regen balloons coming in, but that doesn't matter. All right, so for round 40 here, guys, this is the first Moab class balloon. Check out this guy's popping power. It's not unbelievable or anything like that, but keep in mind that a Moab class balloon only has 200 health here. So that's... Oh, here we go. Use that ability. Boom! And the sub cleans him up. Beautiful, guys. That's what I'm talking about, man. This guy is just a fantastic, fantastic tower. But I need to switch into some actual popping power here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our valuable bananas there. We're going to get our longer range. We're going to get our advanced intel over here. We're going to go for our submergence support. And then we're going to go for our balloon toning reactor. So this is literally wasting $0 at this point. I want you guys to realize that. We've really not been wasting money at all. Everything has been going into farms. Everything has been going into this balloon toning reactor. We haven't even been spending money on random crap that we normally wouldn't mind having in the game, I guess. You know, just like, yeah, I wouldn't mind a crossbow monkey. I wouldn't mind a little bit of blue action or a little bit of texture action up in here. Those are all fun towers, but this is going very, very swell. Captain Churchill still dominating. Now, what we're going to have to do, though, is we're going to have to sell a lot of things. If we do this properly, we're going to sell most of our farms here and get this $38,000 tower as fast as possible. That is key. We want to get this going as fast as possible because that means he's going to be earning experience 1.5 times as fast. I still believe that it should be twice as fast. Just want to be straight with you guys. I believe it. I do. It's 80%, maybe 75% as fast, something like that. I mean, I feel like this is, it's not a useless tower, but it's got a couple weirdo uses, I suppose. But don't forget that every single round this guy's getting stronger and stronger just by leveling himself up, which is kind of insane because he's already very powerful, but he's getting more and more and more powerful without us having to spend a single dollar here, guys. Check it out. This is round 49 coming up in here in this next round. Usually, again, still one of the most difficult balloon levels in the game, usually. Not always, but usually. And here we go. Guess what? We dominate. I feel a little bit weird right now, man. I feel like an Oompa Loompa riding in a hot air balloon right now. That's what I feel like, okay? It's kind of goofy. It's kind of weird. Not a lot of people understand what you mean when you say that, but trust me, you're going to enjoy it. If you were an Oompa Loompa riding in a hot air balloon right now, I mean, think about it. You're a slave worker, all right? That's what you are. Yeah, I mean, you think... Willy Wonka wants to pay you money? I don't think so. No, you're just he slave drives you, man. So here we go. I think we're ready. We got 6K built up in 4 of these guys. That's 24,000. That's good enough for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom, boom. And we get the Energizer. For round 51, we've already got an Energizer over here. That means this guy's energized, and every single round is going to get 1.5 times the amount of experience he normally would. So I still feel like what I need to do, though, is I might not be powerful enough just by myself here. As you can plainly see, we are starting to struggle at least a little bit. All right, so the next thing on the list here is we definitely got to alchemize this guy. Or 100%. 100%. We got to alchemize this guy. So we're going to throw him right over here. Boom, boom. Bloop. Berserker Brew and Stronger Stem. All right, pretty important for us. Got to keep it going. Got to keep it up. You can tell Berserker Brew, though, already making us much, much more powerful. But when we get that Stronger Stem, and this is not an expensive upgrade, by the way, you can see the ridiculous amount of power gain we just got right there. So Captain Churchill, as a base tower, as just a regular upgraded tower, already pretty sweet. But now we get a few buffs in here. And by the way, this is not the video of Captain Churchill fully boosted all the way up to highest max level. God boosted, unbelievable boosted, Captain Churchill boost. That's not the point of this video, all right? It's a little bit a part of it because he's going to be my main popping power, all right? I want to get this guy up to level 20. That's true. That's my main goal. And then I'm going to just buff him a little bit. I mean, just a couple regular things. I'm not going to overdrive him at all, though. Or 5th tier overclock. Just regular overclocks. Just regular, no, I'll probably go, to be honest. He's one of those guys that perma brews pretty well. But, this is it, man. I mean, we're going to get a little bit of village action in here as well. We're going to let him go to town. We're going to see how well he can do against these Bloons. And how fast it can naturally happen as well. Like, maybe we'll buy the last level, or maybe we'll buy the last 2 levels or something like that. But, see how high it can get naturally. So here we go. We got the BFB coming out in this next round here. We're going to see how well we can do against this guy. I think we're going to be fine. I like to believe it. We've got our ability here. I think that should keep us in the game. And I believe after this one, man, we're going to get that Moab Pop and Power ability over here as well. So when these big chunks of Moabs come in here, we're going to take them down no problem. So we don't need any other upgrades for Energizer. And keep in mind that the Energizer is also popping some of the Bloons. I don't want to overestimate that and say that Captain Churchill is doing everything. But if you look at the popping count, 61,000, 11,000. 5th tier tower costs $40,000, $45,000, and this guy's only costing us $2,160 on Impoppable. Impoppable. What? All right, here we go. We got some reinforced Moabs coming in here. How are we doing against these guys? It's a little bit of a struggle, but still no problem. Still taking them down around 63. Usually a very difficult Bloon level, but Energizer gonna kind of rock these things. I mean, Captain Churchill's doing a lot, but the Energizer really did the brute force of damage there. These lower tier Bloons can't stand at all. They don't have a leg to stand on at all, at all. All right, so next thing we're gonna get the overclocker. Ooh, you know what? This might be a little bit of a struggle here. Let's use our ability. Woo, a little scary there, man. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Let's get our overclock going in here. So we're just gonna throw him down randomly in a corner. I don't really care if he's in range of anything. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get that overclock. And we're going to get our jungle drums going as well on this guy, just to kind of give him those slight improvements that we enjoy having over here. Alright. So another thing that I should mention about this strategy is that we did farm in the mid-game, early game, unbelievably well. And that means if we really wanted to, we could probably just buy, like, you know, a flying fortress or something like that. Affordable. It's as ridiculous as that. It's affordable. We could make it happen if we wanted to. That's not really the point of this video. The point is, should you ever actually try to level up your hero to level 20? If you've got somebody like Churchill, or if you've got somebody like Adora. Adora is a little bit weirder because she's not quite as powerful, but she's a cheaper starting hero. So she kind of starts you off well, and then will eventually hopefully pay for herself in the long run. Where Churchill is powerful by himself. He just does a lot of damage. He doesn't do any buffs to anybody else, but what he does is just so much damage. So we go. We're going to Sentry Bot our overclock here. It's going to non-stop overclock Churchill. And you can see the power that we've already got over here. I think we need a little bit more farm in action here. If we're going to get a perma brew and stuff like that, let's get a few more of these guys going. But before I get there, let's power this guy with one more upgrade. Just a straight up jungle drums. Nothing crazy, just a jungle drums. 15% boost in speed. I accept. I accept. Alright guys, so I wasn't planning on talking about this because it's kind of weird, it's kind of gross, and if you guys are still sticking around, you guys care about my life, right? Well, got some bad news for you guys. So, you know how I was telling you guys about my squirrel, the evil squirrel in my backyard? I found something worse. So, I also told you guys about my ant story a little while back, right? You guys remember the ant story? If you don't, that's okay. It's just telling you guys why I'm a little afraid of ants, why I don't generally like ants anymore. Out of all the bugs, I think they're cool. But after they attacked me that one time when I was a kid, I'm a little bit scarred. I wouldn't say scarred for life, but a little bit scarred at the very least, just a wee bit. Well, anyways, let's just say that ants happened. All right, so I've been living in my own place for 5 years now. I am the man of the house, so whenever any bugs get in or whatnot, I got to deal with them. All right. I live with a girl, and she's like, "Oh my God, a spider, Chris, deal with it." Oh. And I'm like, "Oh crap! All right, I'll help you out with your spider problem by letting you go outside." Yes, I'll be gentle. Otherwise, she would squash it. I feel bad for the spider. Anyways, in our 5 years of living alone, we've had a couple mice that we've had to release outside. We've had a lot of spiders, like a lot of spiders, especially in our old house, man. We lived near a pond, and oh man, those spiders were ridiculous. Seriously, crazy, man. So one thing you're gonna notice here, Churchill, level 12 already. He's very powerful. Shells are gonna get to exploding 6 times very soon. Armor-piercing shells can pop 2 layers of balloons and do extra damage to ceramic and higher. Machine gun and main gun pop 2 layers per shot now instead of 1, doubling our popping power with that. It's just insane. It's insane what's happening with these guys. Anyways, yeah, we've had some like animal things we've run into. Oh, skunks in my backyard. Oh crap. Oh yeah. But I've never had ants in my house until a couple days ago. A couple days ago, I noticed that there was an ant in my bathroom. Okay. All right. A lonely little ant must have wandered into my bathroom. So what? It's not a big deal. Whatever. I was like, and then for like a couple days, I'm like, oh, this same ant just keeps wandering around the bathroom. This is so weird. You know, like, why isn't he leaving? I'm like, oh, well, you know, ants can survive for a couple days, so he must have got stuck in here. He's just trying to find his way back or whatever. All right, Mr. Ant, go ahead. I'm not even going to deal with you. I'm not going to kill you or anything like that. Just go back to your little hive or slowly starve to death if you need to, I guess. And then I realized, like, a couple days later, I was like, oh, wait. There's more than one ant. There's 2 ants in here. What the heck? 3 ants in here. What the heck? All right, well, that's kind of wild. Where are these ants coming from? So I couldn't find it, though. They were all in my bathroom. In the upstairs, by the way. The upstairs. Ants usually don't climb that high. All right? They usually don't come in the upstairs. They usually stay near the ground level. Usually, at least. At least the ants I'm used to. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I don't know how this works. Check this out, though, by the way. We are officially on round 80 right now. This is the Zoma God class Bloon. Let's go spray this guy real quick. Do some delicious damage right there. And we're going to clean him up. No problem here at all. And then the next thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to go for our Perma Brew. Yeah, I'm going to start Perma Brewing this guy, and then I might start leveling this guy up a little bit. We're going to see how it goes. But so far, it's actually a little lower than I'd like him to be. Only level 14, even with this reactor. Our Energizer, excuse me, all the way on 51, guys. Chicka. What? Yeah, that's kind of wild, but he's unbelievably powerful. All of our popping power. Well, about 90... 75, maybe 80% of our popping power is coming from Captain Churchill. This guy's been the balloon cleaner-upper, and that's why his pop count seems a little higher, right? Anyways, back to the ants here. Let's start saving up for a Perma Brew. I think that's going to help us out a lot. A lot. And if this guy's in range, that would actually be better. I don't know if he is, but it'd be better if he was. So I noticed there was like, oh man, there's more and more ants like slowly coming in. I could not figure out where they were coming from. They were just random. Like as best as I can explain it, just random. All right. Oh crap. Woo! Now that was scary right there. That was scary. All right, we're getting to the point where we need to get that Perma Brew going or something. In fact, selling might even be required here. This is getting a little wild, guys. A little wild. It's a lot of money for us, though. I could also buy the levels. You know, machine gun doubling power here could be amazing. Oh, it already happened. Never mind. All attacks do extra damage. Oh, fortified blues. That's exactly what we needed. That was the big problem. We needed the fortified damage right there. Now we got it, baby. Looking good, Chris. Looking good. All right, so back to the ant store before I end the video without telling you guys this thing. All right, so more and more ants slowly coming into my bathroom. Don't know what's going on. Well, it just so happened that a few days later, one thing that I did was I gave Luna a bath. Now, when I give Luna a bath, one thing that I do, and this might be a little bit gross, but it works really, really well for me. I smear some peanut butter on the back wall of the shower, and I give her a bath. And what she does, she just licks the peanut butter off the back wall of the thing, and I just sit there and I give her a bath, and she's all chill and happy because she gets peanut butter, right? I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get the Perma Brew going. I'm a little afraid here, so let's do that. Let's get our village up to MIB, and we might even go all the way up to Call to Arms here. But let's see how good this Perma Brew is gonna help us out. So far, going quite swell though. Not gonna lie to you guys, this looks good. This looks real powerful. Oh, those are reinforced balloons getting annihilated. This Perma Brew is delish. Straight up delish. If you're gonna go for this strategy, you almost need the Perma Brew, man. Almost need it. But again, as far as my levels go, I don't know if we're going to make it as high as we want it to go. We probably won't make it to level 20 over here. That's kind of scary. In a regular game, even with this guy, since round 50, you still can't make it to level 20 in an impossible game? What is that? So I smeared some peanut butter on the wall in the back, and of course, Luna licked it all up, or so I thought. Or so I thought. I thought, you know, she's a dog, she's gonna lick it all up. Well, she left little smidges of peanut butter. And that's when some ants came. Now, when I say some, I don't mean an ant infestation. I'm talking about maybe 30 ants in the shower. All right, this is at the shower, by the way, that the ants are coming in. Where could they possibly be coming in? All right, where could they possibly be coming in? Where I finally found it out. I had to watch the ants for a good 5 minutes to figure out where they were going and where they were leaving. And it was really cool, actually. This is a little bit of something I learned here. Because obviously the ants kind of follow the pheromone trails of each other, right? I don't know if you guys know that or not, but they do. And we're going to watch that. This is round 90 here. These are DDTs coming in. With that ability, we do take them down. Wonderful. All right, good. Good. All right, I definitely am afraid of DDTs, though. I'm noticing that our DDT popping power is a little on the low side. So, money-wise, I mean, leveling ourselves up here is not going to be easy to level 20. We're still going to have to naturally go through the flow here for most of it. Most of it. Not all of it. Most of it. 93 is more DDTs coming in. So I followed it, and I found out that we have these big, like, windows in my bathroom. Those weird ones that you'd see in gyms and stuff like that that are like glass blocks almost that are stacked on top of each other with grout in between. Well, it just so happens that our bathroom's kind of old and gross and nasty, and the grout on the very top of the window was not there anymore, or there was like a little crack in it, right? And that's where the ants were coming in, just a little tiny crack. They were coming in from outside. That was fantastic. I was really happy. I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop these ants from coming in by blocking off the hole. It's as easy as that. Boom, boom, boom. So I caulked the hole. I didn't even do it with grout or anything. I just used caulk. So here we go. Round 93. Are we doing? Good. Fantastic. All right. It's exactly what you want to see, guys. Exactly what you want to see. Beautiful. I'm very happy with what we're doing right now. I'm so happy. Still only level 17 here. Let's see if we can get to level 18 before round 95. If not, I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm going to. We're gonna kind of see how far we can get. Still have not spent a single dollar on Captain Churchill yet. I want to point that out. Not yet, at least. So I caulked it up, and boom, the ants were gone for a while. Fantastic. Until yesterday. Yesterday. Oh my goodness. So I'm not gonna blame Amanda here, but like I said, I blocked off the hole, or so I thought, and I was like, I thought all the ants were just gone, but I still noticed there was just a few ants here and there. I'm like, oh, they must be leftovers, right? So here we go. We're gonna, oh, he is level 18. All right, let's see if we can take this guy down without any help. Turbo damage laser bombs. Don't tell me I need more help here, man. I don't want to do it, but I will. Looks like round 95 is taken down. Absolutely beautiful. Woo! Scary stuff, though. Barely making it up, man. We're still not to level 20 here. After all of this work, trying to get to level 20. That's been the entire goal of this video. All right. I'm going to buy the next level. I'm going to buy it. Level 19. And we're going to see how high we can go here if we can get to level 20 naturally in this next level. Moab barrage shells and main gun do massively increased damage per hit. That sounds amazing. I'm not going to lie to you. It sounds amazing. I really like that idea. Massive damage. So now, oh my god, holy crap, guess what? Amanda decides to use this quote-unquote sugar scrub. That's what she said it was, a sugar scrub. Oh, you get where I'm coming with this? Well, I guess when she used her sugar scrub, now I sound like a very dirty person. I promise you, I'm not a very dirty person. I'm not super clean, but I don't normally leave food bits all over the place and like nasty stuff all over the place. I'm normally at least remotely clean, I suppose. A remotely reasonably clean, I think. I like to think of myself that way, but these ants ended up invading the shower again, and now this time it was a much bigger thing. I would say there was probably had to be 100 ants, if not 200 ants, something like that. Not an absolute infestation, but not good. Not good. I don't like that. I don't like that many ants in my house at all. There should be 0 ants. Not 1, not 2, not 100. 1 or 2, I guess I can deal with. It sucks. It's not exciting. And I couldn't figure out where they're coming from. But 100, 200 ants, that's way too freaking many ants. So we had to do something about this. Here we go. Check this out. This is round 98. Haven't used an ability yet. That's pretty wild, guys. That is pretty wild right there. Amazingly wild. All right, so for round 20 or round 99 here, even if we don't get it, I'm going to buy the last little bit here. Let's see what happens. We do. We make it level 20 before round 99. All right, massively increased damage. Let's see how we're gonna do. With everything, all of our abilities, we do take down round 99, but honestly, not as powerful as I thought it was going to be. We had to use everything right there. All right, so now we can build more stuff here, but I just want to see how Captain Churchill is going to work. Anyways, now we found out that there's like a little crack in like the tile and the side of my bathroom that I think they're coming in from somehow outside or something like that. And again, I don't own this house, so I'm not like ripping up tile or anything like that. I rent my house. But now I've got an ant infestation that I got to figure out how the heck I'm going to get rid of these ants with what the heck is going on here. But yeah, she used a sugar scrub, and I guess the ants found the sugar part of the sugar scrub really interesting and ended up going kind of hard on this thing. They invaded my bathroom. I found some ant spray. Luckily, the ant spray worked fantastically, dude. I just went like, and they killed them all within like a minute. It was amazing. I'm not a killer usually, but the ants, man, in my bath, I can't handle it. I can't have it. I just can't. It's no good. It's not good. Here we go. Oh, I might have messed up, man. I might have not used my abilities fast enough by talking about these ants. Let's see if I can get it up in time. Here we go. One more. Bad balloon. Here we go. It looks like with Captain Churchill, with the Sun Avatar help. I don't know if I needed the Sun Avatar help, but I did it anyways just to confirm it, and I feel pretty good about myself. I'm happy about that. We had the money for it. I think he could have done it by himself if I just clicked the abilities a little faster and actually used them to their great ability here, but I didn't. Anyways, let's go into free play here for just a quick second and see what we can do while I kind of finish up my story here. Anyways, killed all the ants for now, being the key word. Hopefully they just leave and don't ever come back again ever. That would be ideal for me. But at the moment, they are not officially all gone. Oh, here we go. That's it. That's got to be it. Oh, so close. The last few ceramics take us down around 101. Fantastic. Well played anyways. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me. I'd really, really appreciate that. Subscribe if you have not. Do it, guys. Just do it. Press that button. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.